Hi, I believe that I am clearly audible to everyone watching us tonight. You are watching us live in LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you are watching us, do like, share, and subscribe. So let's begin. Let's start. Am I clearly audible to everyone watching us? Am I clearly audible to everyone? So, yes, I need your confirmation to start. Am I audible? Before I start, I must be telling you that many of you are asking about the Jan to August 2022 MCQ set. Here it is. You can download it now from the links provided in description. Okay, so just a second. And what you must cover? What you must cover? Let's check it. Just a second. Before I start, let me tell everyone. Before I start the class, someone was confused and asking me what I must cover to crack this exam in next 7 to 8 days. Okay. So these are the most important points or most important folders or PDF files that you must cover before going to the exam. Exam से जाने से पहले इसको कवर करना बहुत जरूरी है. All FA MCQ set provided in your WhatsApp group. Those who have not received, please ping me. Okay. Others can download it. Download option is given here. Link is in description. All FAMCQ set. RBI circular gist. Jan to August. Top 100 MCQ series. Must. General banking. Indian economy, if time permits, go to Indian economy, budget, and economic survey, or first chapter of Indian economy. That is essential. Then, even if you have time, go for credit and credit management and financial management. Two folders. If time permits, scale 3 people go little deep into credit management. Computer 500 MCQ and short notes is there in application. That will cover your maximum MCQs of computer. That you cover. No need to get panic in last minute. This much will be essential for you. And yes, I'm not discussing about English, Hindi, quant reasoning. That is in test series you are practicing. Last minute you can read all this for your confidence point of view. ठीक है. और व्हाट इज इन लास्ट मिनट फॉर यू प्ले लिस्ट. जो भी यूट्यूब के क्लासेस हैं, इंटरनल क्लासेस तो आपको एप्लीकेशन में मिल जाएंगे. डेडिकेटेड प्ले लिस्ट के बारे में आपने बोला था. वी हैव शेयर्ड इट. लिंक इज देयर इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. Consolidated MCQ I have provided. RBI circular consolidated MCQ will be in 1 or 2 days, probably by tomorrow. Top sessions, last minute MCQs, that class I am taking. These are the dedicated courses. Those who need only, they can take it. Okay. So before we start, this is a message that I want to give everyone, every one of my students. A champion is afraid of losing. Everyone else is afraid of winning. So with that note, let's start the first concept for this month of September till 12th. As all of you know, I have discussed 12 is the cutoff date for questions to be put in the 24th exam. You may see one or two questions. May not be any question from this particular set, but high chance is that there will be one or two questions. So we will not leave any stone unturned. With that note, let's start. The NMDC signs a pact with ICICI Bank for development of banking software app. National Minorities Development and Finance Corporation on Thursday said that it has signed an agreement with ICICI Bank for the development of financial accounting software and mobile application. The MOU provides for the development of financial accounting software for the NMDFC and state channelizing agencies. See, NMDFC is a national agency, whereas there are state minorities development financial corporations. So for both of them, ICICI Bank will be developing this. Okay. Amandeep, I have told you different JDP predictions are not that important. Those who are having doubts, please, I will take care of it. Our team has assured you. Please look into the concepts and MCQs thereafter, important for your exam point of view. Whatever doubts you have, please ask me in the last minute. we must not divert our flow. Okay. The mandate of NMDFC, which comes under the Minority Affairs Ministry, is to provide concessional financial for self-employment and income generation activities for the backward sections among the minority communities. Okay. Axis Bank rolled out campaign with KMRL for its Kochi One card. Axis Bank has decided to roll out a campaign along with Kochi Metro Rail Limited to promote its Kochi One card amongst metro communities. Private bank, but it's a general public use, so maybe it could be useful. IndusInd Bank partners with ADP for supply chain financing as a development bank is in news, so it could be important. IndusInd Bank announced a strategic partnership with ADB to support and promote supply chain finance solutions in India. ADB with an initial outlay of USD 770 million, that is 560 crore rupees exclusively towards the SCF solution in India. ADB again headquartered in Philippines. President Masasugu Asakawa, founded in 1966. Muthoot Fincorp IME joins hands for money transfer service to Nepal. IME India Private Limited and Muthoot Fincorp. It's a cross-border transaction, cross-border payment mechanism. So have a look only. Nepali community in India. It is for the Nepali community in India to remit money to their parent country. Okay, it has partnered with Prabhu Money Transfer Private Limited. Okay. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, again important. At 8 years of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, average deposit rise 71 percentage. Only one out of the five Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan account is inoperative and is against one in four accounts 5 years back. Also, deposit per account has gone up to 71 percentage, while 56 percentage of the account holders are women. Important. 56 percentage account holders are women. Whatever doubts you are asking, our experts are answering you in the comment section. So rely on that and let me focus on the concepts. So PMJDY completed 8 years of its implementation, also known as the National Mission for Financial Inclusion. The scheme aims at providing basic savings bank account to the unbanked population of our country with a RuPay card. Only 8.2 percentage Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana accounts are zero balance accounts. Deposits have increased 7.6 times, with an increase in account by 2.58 times between August 2015 and August 2022. The average deposit per account is rupees 3,761. Increased in the average deposit is another indication of increased usage of these accounts. Important. This particular slide is going to be very important. ICICI Bank partners with NPCI to launch RuPay credit cards. So now you have used many RuPay debit cards. So now time for RuPay credit cards. For that, ICICI Bank has partnered with NPCI. So it is going to be important for your exam point of view. See, the final cutoff date, as we have received from our sources for this exam, is 12th of September. So that's why immediately on 13th we have launched it, because as the daily basis we consolidate the monthly affairs. So up to 12th is the cutoff. We got an assurance that beyond 12th there may not be any question. So that's why on 12th date only we have launched it. uh, is the stream is buffering? I don't think so. My network seems good here. Network seems little good here. Uh, yeah, now resolved. NPA rate under ECLGS at 4.8 percentage on March 2022. So please bear with me if it is buffering as I am traveling. So maybe it's a little bit of network issue, but from our side it seems completely clear. Okay. Still it's happening, buffering issue. We don't know. Network seems to be. Just a second. Just a second. Please bear with us. Please bear with us. Just a second. Yeah, little bit of speed issue. I am getting 73, 75 Mbps. That must be okay. 69 Mbps. Yes, there is some network conjunction, I believe. Uh, I'm traveling. Maybe too much of buffering. Much of buffering. Okay, now resolved. I think it's buffering for. Mhm. Okay, not resolved. Buffering, buffering, buffering. Now, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's dive into it. NPA rate under ECLGC at 4.8 percentage of March 2022. So now the NPA are higher than in the services and infrastructure sector, which are largely driven by the COVID, like their contact intensiveness and reliance on movement of people. The report by Civil. So NPA rate of 4.8 percentage for borrowers who availed ECLGS facility in lower than that of the borrowers who were eligible but did not avail the facility, which stands at 6.1 percentage. ECLGC means the emergency credit line scheme. Okay, so introduced after COVID. So to give a relief to the customers or the borrowers, ECLGC launched. So the ECLGC, those who have taken ECLGS, their NPA stands at 4.8 percentage. Those who have not availed but eligible for ECLGS, their NPA stands at 6.1 percentage. Clear? I will be asking all this in MCQ because last year many questions were directly asked from these numbers. Numbers are a bit important. Axis Bank likely to pay rupees 1232 crore to Citibank in Jan and March. So you know that Citibank's retail business is acquired. Retail India business is acquired by Axis Bank. So 12,325 crore is to be is to be paid to Citibank. So this acquisition, this merger is important. Okay, not may not be these numbers. So please be informed. IRDAI established committees to recommend changes to the insurance industry. Devashish Panda is the chairperson of IRDAI, headquartered in Hyderabad. Only financial institution to be headquartered at Hyderabad. So now the IRDAI has formed various committees through GIC, General Insurance Company Council, to suggest reforms in several areas of general reinsurance and life insurance products. According to the JIC spokesman, these panels include leaders of private sector bank. So no particular name is given. So don't be worried. Personal retail loans rise 42 percentage. Private banks surpass PSBs in lending. Okay, as per up to March 2022, private banks personal retail lending crossed 42 percentage. The book size of personal loans increased from 5 lakh crore in March 2022 to 6 lakh crore in March 2021, further 8 lakh crore in March 2022. RBI lifts curb on Amex, allows onboarding of new customers. You know that Amex, American Express, was barred from onboarding new customers in India. Now, as they are done with the compliance, RBI has allowed them for 15 months. The outage lasted for 15 months. For 15 months, they were out of business in India, right? Yes. Personal retail loan means loans to the individuals. Maybe unsecured business loan could be categorized as personal retail loans. HDFC Bank to invest 49.9 to 69.9 crore in two tranches to buy 9.94% equity stake in Go Digit. So in Go Digit Insurance, HDFC is buying stake. NIPL signs payment as UK's fast acquirer for UPI and RuPay. NPCI International Payments Limited, NIPL, the international body of NPCI. Okay, they have asked many questions on NPCI earlier. So new phenomena, you must look into it. Nowadays, NIPL is very much in news. So NIPL is National NPCI International Payment Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of NPCI, behind the world's largest retail payment solution UPI and the RuPay card scheme, has signed an MOU with UK Pay Expert to internationalize its business. It's a London based company. Okay, the collaboration will make the Indian payment solution available in the UK on all Pay Expert Android point of sale. Now, after Nepal, Bhutan, Singapore, it is the other country to accept India's dominance on digital payment sector. NABARD allocates 230 crore for rural infra project in Mizoram. Any loan given by NABARD, ADB, World Bank, etc. are important. Okay. New Development Bank, these are important. Okay, about NABARD, GR Chintala is the chairman, head office at Mumbai. And they may ask you under which committee. Earlier they used to ask under which committee NABARD was established. That was the Kafi Card committee. Debit credit card frauds on rise, ATM scams down. NCRB, what is the full form of NCRB? National Crime Records Bureau says debit credit card frauds are rising. ATM scams are down because they have taken so much of things in ATM, the cassette. They have introduced cassette system in ATMs, surveillance, etc. So it's now difficult to copy these hand movements in ATM. So that is on decline, whereas debit credit card frauds are rise. Yes, first time UPI has got international with Nepal. So RBI is setting a fraud registry. So it is a part of effort to strengthen the customer protection. So any fraud happen or you want to access the data of various fraudulent activities, one bank want to access the fraudulent activities done in other banks, other customers. Now one registry will be established by Reserve Bank of India that will take note of all kind of financial frauds. Okay, registry is not yet set up. RBI is thinking to set it up. Retail fuels a near three times growth in bank credit. Numbers important. Okay, bank loans in India are growing in a faster pace, and now it is in 9-year high. Outstanding non-food bank credit stood at 123.9 trillion as on 12th August and 15.8 percentage a year ago. Credit and non-food credit. What is non-food credit and food bank credit? Non-food credit is all the loans given to the customers, borrowers, which are not through FCI, and loans given to FCI is called food credit. Food Corporation India loans through FCI are the food credit, and whatever is not done through FCI, it is non-food bank credit. Clear? RBI partially develops 7-year paper on PDS. The Reserve Bank of India partially developed the 7-year government security on primary dealers at the Friday weekly auction on a bid to maintain the normal 5-6 basis point spread between this paper and 10 years paper. So now between 7-year paper means the bond. Okay, 7-year bond and 10-year bond, the difference will be 5 6 basis point at the auction, while the 7.1 percentage GS 2029 partially developed on the underwriters. The remaining three papers sailed through with the government raising overall notified 33,000 crore. Okay, so government has raised 33,000 crore through an auction of its bond. Maharashtra government take a rupees 4,000 crore loan from ADB to set up medical colleges in 12 district. Okay, remember all the news related to ADB, the amounts, the numbers. Okay, Asif Hayat saying thanks for such a useful class. You welcome. It's my duty. The ASEAN Development Bank is a regional development bank established in 1966, which is headquartered in Ortigas Center, located in the city of Mandaluyong, Metro Manila, Philippines. Mandaluyong, they say if it is not asked Manila, then it should be Mandaluyong. Mandaluyong is like Noida and Delhi. Okay, Manila and Mandaluyong is like Noida and Delhi, Gurgaon and Delhi, you can say like that. Okay. Yeah, they may ask differently. Okay, so that's why I go past theory, then with MCQ. Nothing is left. Everything I will put in your mind. Yeah, RBI told to banks, NBFCs to ensure lending apps do not access borrowers' mobile phone number. You know that nowadays RBI is very strict on digital lending apps. That's why many are disappointed. Many have sought their shop in India. They have already closed their business. And now they say whenever the lending apps giving you loan on the basis of your phone number, PAN and Aadhaar, they must not store the numbers, mobile phone numbers of the customer. Okay, so because they may do fraud in coming days. RBI has asked REs means reporting entities to ensure that all loan servicing repayment are executed by the borrower directly in the bank account without any pass through account or pool account of any third party. Clear? Snapdeal BOB's JCB Rupee credit card launched. So credit card launched question I have not seen, but just have a flash on your mind. UPI transactions hit a record 657 crore in August. So number, once again number, that's why we are focusing on it. UPI network processed 657 crore transaction in August, worth 10.73 lakh crore according to data from NPCI. The volume of transaction was up by 4.5 percentage month on month, which was earlier on July 629 crore. The UPI network crossed the milestone of 600 transaction in a month for the first time in June 2022. The number of UPI transactions rose by 84.6 percentage on a year and year basis. Mudra crossed 1 lakh crore dispersal this fiscal. So these numbers are important. Why looking into the last year's format, we are emphasizing more on numbers. So the dispersal on small business loan under the Mudra scheme has now registered a significant growth, and it has crossed rupees 1 lakh crore mark. As of August 26, loans worth 1 lakh 8,632 crore have been disbursed. Clear? In the first quarter ended in June 30, all agencies involved disbursed 62,650 crore. The disbursal of Mudra advances stood at 3.31 lakh crore and 3.11 lakh crore and 3.21 lakh crore in FY 2022, FY 21, FY 20. But you must remember the FY 2022 figures. India overtake UK to become world's fifth biggest economy. That is a big news. Big congratulations to all Indians over here, because it's a it's a moment of pride for all of us. Okay, so the ranking is based on GDP figures compiled by the International Monetary Fund. Okay, by contrast, the Indian economy is forecast to grow more than 7% this year. So India overtakes UK, United Kingdom, or England to become fifth biggest economy in the world. Clear? That's something which I can tell you loudly. CCI approves PayU's 4.7 billion acquisition of BillDesk. These are payment gateway companies, PayU and BillDesk. Payment gateway, you know, whenever you make payment, you as a customer, as an internet user, you just log into the internet. Between you or your internet service provider and the bank, there is a third party, and this company is known as BillDesk. Okay, BillDesk or PayU. These are payment gateways. They are called payment gateways. Clear? So it was a $4.7 billion deal. S. Krishnan appointed as MD CEO of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. As all of you know, that TMC has launched its IPO. It was just the IPO dates are over. It was subscribed 2.72 times. So maybe it is in news. It is the oldest private sector bank running in India, right? So it is in news. IDBI board reappoints Samuel Joseph as its DMD, Deputy Managing Director. DMDs are not that important. Karnataka Bank becomes part of Khazane 2. The Karnataka Bank Limited now become part of Karnataka government's integrated financial management system, which is called Khazana 2. Okay. RBI issues list of entities not authorized to deal in forex and operate electronic trading platforms. Few forex transaction apps are banned from doing forex transaction. They were illegally doing it. So like OctaFX, Olympiad Trade, etc. You have seen their names in advertisement. These are barred. Okay. So in alert list, OctaFix, Alpari, Hot Forex, and Olymp are not eligible to trade in forex market. ICICI Direct launches app to learn about markets and financial products. It is called ICICI Direct iLearn. RBI launches pilot project for digitalization of lending under Kisan Credit Card Scheme. Big development. This project, developed by Reserve Bank of India's Innovation Hub called RBIH in association with RBI. So this project is to digitalize the Kisan Credit Card Scheme. Important. RRB is all about KCC. So this could be a point of discussion exam for your exam point of view. Who developed it? RBIH, a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. The pilot will commence from September 2022 in this month in select districts of MP, Tamil Nadu with Union Bank of India and Federal Bank respectively as partner banks and with active cooperation of the respective state governments. Based on the learnings from the pilot, it is planned to expand the digitalization of KCC lending throughout these two states and then across the country. The pilot project on digitalization of KCC lending is expected to play a pivotal role in facilitating credit flow to the unserved section of society. Clear? NPCI directs apps not to charge platform fees for BBPS, Bharat Bill Payment Platform. So you know that this Paytm, PhonePe, etc. What they do, they transfer your money from one account to another without fees. How they do that? Why they do that free of cost? Are they doing social service for you? Are the is this institutions charity organizations? No, they get a commission from the NPCI. So it is directed by NPCI, whoever is charging fees on Bharat Bill Pay system, not to do so. Clear? LIC is out of top 10 most valued firms, replaced by Bajaj Finance and Adani Transmission because of continuous downward trend of their share prices. State Run Insurance Behemoth Life Insurance Company is no longer part of the top 10 companies by market capitalization because of its share prices are coming down. Clear? Ombudsman disposed of 32% more complaints against insurance in 2021 and 2022. Insurance ombudsman, you know that in banking ombudsman the limit is 20 lakhs, in insurance ombudsman the limit is 10 lakhs. Okay, so it disposed 40,527 complaints against insurance firms across the country during the year compared to 30,596 cases last year. ISAP Small Finance Bank launches Rainbow account for transgender community. This much is important. IDFC First Bank joins e-commerce network ONDC. India is one of the first to launch ONDC, Open Network for Digital Commerce. So it's an initiative by the government. IDFC Bank has become a participant in Open Network for Digital Commerce. The platform enabled by IDFC First Bank will help buyers identify sellers on the ONDC network. What is ONDC? The Indian government launched ONDC as an alternative to dominant global giants Amazon and Flipkarts in April. It's a non-profit company whose open source network will help local commerce across segments to display their products and services from all participating e-commerce platforms to reach and engage more people. See, you know that Amazon, Flipkart are larger than life. They are becoming very big, okay, and too big to handle for the governments. So deliberately they place the goods from eligible traders, and generally from profitable traders. So in this process, the village network, village artisans, deserving people, MSMEs are left out. So this ONDC is launched by government to give everyone the equal access to digital platform, digital commerce platform. BOI becomes first public sector bank to go live on new direct tax collection system. Okay. So BOI becomes first public sector bank to go live on direct tax collection system TIN 2.0. Now tax payment as well as e-filing of tax returns can be done on the same platform. The taxpayers can pay their taxes directly at any branch of BOI over the counter mode or online. Clear? AgriBazaar launches Kisan Safalta card for agri financing. AgriBazaar has launched Kisan Safalta card. It's one type of, you can say, e-KCC card type. Okay. So the amount of the card is 10,000 to 50,000. Yeah, first was Federal Bank. It was in private sector. So now it is in BOI is the first bank to go live in a tax portal, income tax portal as a public sector bank. Axis Bank ties up with Pay Nearby, aims to boost priority sector lending. SBI, Wari collaborate on finance projects for consumer and channel partners. Lord's Mark Industries gets direct insurance broking license from IRDI. So Lord's Mark is an insurance broking firm that has got license, new one to the last one to enter into the IRDI's framework. UNDP's Human Development Index 2021. India ranks 132 out of 191 countries to registers decline in overall score. So, in Human Development Index, India now ranks 132. It's an economic question. Normally, in every alternate year, they have asked about India's rank in Human Development Index. Very important. In every alternate year, they have asked this question in RRB exam. Tell me if I am wrong. India's rank is 132. Who released the HDI? Human Development Index? UNDP. Okay, what is the full form of UNDP? It is on your screens. The United Nations Development Program. India ranks 132 out of 191 nations surveyed. Okay, in 2022 report, India reported Human Development Index value of 0.633 places, which placed in the medium human development category. So, Human Development Index, who is number one? Switzerland, Norway number 2, Iceland number 3. The top 10 countries are given here. About HDI, Human Development Index is a measure of nation's health, education, and average income. UNDP's HDI report is an annual survey report which is released by UNDP. The report analyzes countries' achievement on various human development index, and it especially characterizes the life expectancy at birth, mean years of schooling, how many years on an average our children go to school, expected years of schooling, gross national income, that means the per capita income. I hope so many useful things. We could not have missed all these before our exam. SEBI gives in principle approval to Helios Capital for start mutual fund business. SEBI's approval node is important. Helios Capital is the last one to get approval for MF business. SBI fined 85,000 for misreading Kannada numeral on check. Okay, so it's one of the curious cases of n.i.act. The State Bank of India branch in Haliyal, Karnataka will have to pay rupees 85,177 for dishonoring a check as they failed to properly recognize the regional Kannada numeral on it. Okay. SBI branch wrongly identified the Kannada numeral 9 as 6 and therefore dishonored the check. Clear? So they have to pay the fine. So this much you have to take care of the instruments when it is on your hands. Clear? HDFC Bank launches 10-second personal loan. It's a private bank's private product, no need. HDFC Bank precision biometric to test applications under RBI's Sandbox scheme. HDFC Bank and Precision Biometric India have been selected by the Reserve Bank of India for testing their on-tap retail payment application under regulatory sandbox scheme, the central bank said on Monday. Regulatory sandbox refers to live testing of new products or services in a controlled or test regulatory environment for you, which regulators may permit certain relaxation for the limited purpose of testing. What is regulatory sandbox? Maybe new for someone. Like they have started the pilot project of digitalization of KCC with with Union Bank and Federal Bank. Okay, so under a limited environment, under a limited member, a limited product is tested. So that environment, that process is called sandbox, regulatory sandbox. So when you are under a regulatory sandbox, the regulator, Reserve Bank of India, gives you certain relaxation to test it. Okay, so that is called regulatory sandbox. HDFC Bank issues India's first electronic bank guarantee. We have updated this in our community tab today morning, and we believe hundreds of you watched it. So it is first time electronic bank guarantee is issued by HDFC Bank, its largest private sector bank. It has been developed in consultation with NECL, CBC, and CBI committee and IBA to simplify the process and eliminate the possibility of fraud and manipulation. EBZ will be issued on the NESL portal. NESL is National E-Governance Service Limited portal through API based digital workflow. RBI's latest forecast says inflation will average 7.1 percentage in July to September. So you know that yesterday you got our inflation numbers. We updated you. What is the number? RBI on brink of failure as retail inflation rises again to 7 percentage in August. Last month it was 6.7 percentage. Now it has got 7 percentage. The RBI's target is 2 to 6 percentage. Okay, we have told you already the headline inflation is in India categorized under CPI, Consumer Price Index. CPI is in what price you and I or the retail consumer get the product. Okay, now the time is for the MCQs. So there was a little mismatch or little network error initially, but we successfully covered all the MCQs. All the MCQs of September till 2022. So, any case, any one of you is new, please ping us. Please subscribe us. Sorry. The NMDFC has signed an agreement with which bank to development financial accounting software and mobile application. Very good. All of you said ICICI Bank. Clear. Which bank has directed to roll out campaigns along with Kochi Metro Rail called Kochi One Card, Federal, HDFC, Axis, ICICI? The answer to this is Axis Bank with Kochi Metro. Card name is Kochi One Card. So tell me the answers. IndusInd Bank announced strategic partnership with ADB to support and promote supply chain finance solutions in India. The bank has entered into a partial guarantee program with ADB with initial fund outlay of how many dollars? $90 million, $80 million, $7 million, $70 million, $100 million. Yes, it is $70 million. Right. Next question on your screens. Tell me, PMJDY at 8 years, deposits per account has gone off by over 71 percentage to what amount? What was the amount? The amount is 3791. Very category, very right. The average deposit per account is 3,761. The rate of loan default for NPA under ESCLGS, Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, introduced after COVID pandemic, was what percentage as of March 2022? 4.8. All of you are right. It is C, 4.8. In March this year, which bank had agreed to acquire Citi's retail business, totaling about 27,400 crore? Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC, Axis, DBS. So just you have to remember Who has acquired it? It is Axis who acquired Cities India business. Personal retail loan disbursement have increased by what percentage in March 2022 from March 2021? 62 percentage, 42 percentage, 31 percentage, or 54 percentage? It is again 42 percentage. Very right, very right. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development has approved an allocation of rupees how many crores for rural infrastructure projects in Mizoram? A small amount